Well, good morning. Another day. We're off to find another little old town. Got another GPS mark. We didn't have any luck with Blairsville yesterday, Johno.
No, too old, mate. I think we just couldn't get anywhere what we thought it was. But
I don't know too much about the history of it. There's very little wrote about it, but it's definitely two pubs. So you would think if there was two pubs, it'd be a bit of a town, eh?
Yep, of course.
Yeah, so we're heading back towards Cooktown now, and we're running through some swamplands and now some open plains. And the wildlife, I've never seen so much up here in Cape York, eh?
Mate, there's, what do we see? Heaps of roos, brolgas, bloody magpie geese, just full of it.
Yeah, wild pig just ran across in front of us. Jeez, it's just alive.
Bloody awesome country, mate, awesome. Just like savannah sort of plains, heaps of termite mounds, just unreal to see it.
Neither of us have been through this area before, so it's really cool to come to somewhere that we haven't been.
It's always good, mate.
Yeah,
that's what it's all about, getting out and having a look around.
So we're heading through Lakefield National Park. We're only at the very early stages of the dry season, so it's just after the wet. The track along here is really good, Johno, eh?
It'd be interesting to see the first people to cut through here when it's open, because she'd be soggy all the way through, mate. It'd be a ride and a half.
Wet season, I don't think you'll be pushing through here. You can see the tracks in the road on when it has had some rain. But lucky for us, we're coming through in the dry, and it's pretty good going.
Yeah, a couple of wheel tracks are actually like 2 foot odd deep, and that, you know, so that would be hard yakka.
We had a good camp last night. How was the mozzies on that one?
Well, mate, luckily my swag's got the Bidgie mesh on, so I was right in there. Couldn't wait to get in there away from them, but yeah, that's what you get, eh, in this sort of country.
Yeah, I was good up in the rooftop tent of the camper. We heard Ian complaining a fair bit this morning, didn't we?
Yeah, mate. Yeah, there's a lot of swatting going around.
But anyway, we'll head down to this old town, see what we can find out there. Hopefully we might have a bit of luck on this one.
Yeah, mate, got a good feel about this one. Hopefully we'll turn something up.
Well, how's this crossing, Johno? This is pretty special, isn't it?
Quite a long causeway. Yeah, big stretch of ribbon. Bloody still as anything at the moment. Beautiful.
Geez, I reckon I'd have a few crocs make their way through here at times, eh?
Yeah, real good one, mate. So, this sort of country. But
I'm actually glad we come this way through to Cooktown. As we said before, I've never been this way before. It's absolutely beautiful.
And I reckon I'd be coming back here, spend a bit more time. Definitely. Yep. No, absolutely stunning.
Yeah, you wouldn't want to be dipping your toes in here.
No.
But yeah, like it's just almost like magic.
She'd be flowing the wet, mate. She'd be 12 foot under here. Whatever you call it. Magnificent.
That's what it's all about, eh? Just getting out and checking out these places. So much to go and see.
Yeah, right. And if you can do something new each time, it's beneficial, isn't it?
Yeah, that's right. You know, the amount of times you and I have been up here, whether it be together or separate, and looked around and still haven't even scratched the surface of seeing everything yet.
People don't realise how big Cape York actually is. I think it's not just the tip, it's all that way getting there, you know, like we're north of Cooktown now, aren't we? And just beautiful.
A 2-week trip, you can see all the touristy spots, but spend a bit of time up here and you get to see these places. Mate, this is definitely a highlight of mine. I just love it. Alright, we're just coming up to the Han River crossing. It's a different look to this one, Johno. It looks like a bit of water here too.
We actually come from the other end of the hand at the Roadhouse, Woodsy's place. Yep. Now we're coming through, the other side, like towards the ocean side of it.
Yeah, eastern side of the Han.
Oh, big fish here.
Yeah, just coming up to the water's edge here, and you see fish scattering just from the crossing.
No, she's still pumping out a heap of water. So I'm not sure how far the Roadhouse is from actually here, like it's along the river.
As the crow flies. Yeah. I'll tell you what, I've really enjoyed coming across this track. It's just been really cool. A bit of water running through here. So we're still early early in the season after the wet, so plenty of water around. It's good to see. I've had a pretty big wet up here this year. I know Woodsy has. If we're looking out to Johno's side here, there's you can see where the water runs across all the rocks, and it's actually quite wide in the wet season.
Yeah, it should be 400 metres wide, like from where we come in to here, wouldn't it?
Yeah, there's plenty of water. There are campsites right here too. You can camp right on the Upper Hand River. It is National Park. Be croc smart, but it would be a cool place to spend the night.
I'll be well worth it. Yeah.
Bring your Airguard, but and have a good weekend. Breezer Homestead, yeah, halfway along the Lakefield track, heading back towards Cooktown. Looked interesting, so we thought we'd pull in and have a bit of a squiz. Love these other buildings, by the way. Termites are well and truly into the timber work, but still really cool to see.
It's a little bit charred, eh? Like
yeah, actually it is too. So yeah,
very charred.
So yeah, they would have their fire here, done their cooking here, smoke pushes out that way, and they camp in here.
Very good. Nice big old bloody iron.
Oh, the solid spider beside the head there.
Oh, hello.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Don't jump on my face, mate. Just get it off.
Old set of yards from back in the day in there.
I'm not walking in there, mate, after.
A couple of snakes we've already seen, so yeah, I reckon if it'd be good if Ian cameraman would actually go for a wander in there, and just so we can all see at home.
Where is it? Yeah, no, yeah,
yeah.
No, it's very good. Very good.
Well, John, this is the Lakefield Ranger base, mate.
Yeah, Rick, yeah, this is where they all keep an eye on what's going on, open the roads and close the roads, weather pending. Obviously, there's still a few campgrounds closed, so they'll open them up when they see fit to.
Yeah, you'll see there's an airstrip out the back. I remember actually pulling up here and we were fixing the wheel bearings on your trailer a few years ago.
Yeah, mate, that would have been 3 odd years ago now.
A spectacular country, eh?
Definitely a lot wetter than that year that we come up to that station. Definitely a lot wetter, so I'm keen to see how much water's flowing over the crossing.
Yeah, Cowpower crossing, that'll be interesting. Well, here we are again, mate. The famous Cowpower crossing.
Yeah, Norman B River. Yeah, Norman B. Yeah.
Yeah. Good camping here. Toilets, tables, plenty of camp spots. Should be plenty of crocodiles down along the river here.
Fair bit wetter, isn't it?
Yeah, much higher than last year. How good's that?
Yeah, it's a bit more water over it.
No, definitely. It's a very cool crossing, this one. Love coming across here. Bit of a hole in there, eh?
It's lumpy, mate.
Well, back at the Cowpower crossing, we seem to veer into here every time we come past. John, I don't know how many times I've been across, but it's always good to come and see how much water's flowing.
Yeah, it appears to be a fair bit more than the time we come up last year.
Yeah, definitely. I don't think I've seen it this high before. Quite a few big holes in this crossing. pretty rocky and rolly. They do say quite a few crocodiles down in this stretch here. Good to stand here and flick the line straight into there.
You can.
Yeah, no. Alright, we'll get to the other side here. Might have a bit of smoko, then head for that old town that we've been searching for. Righto, Johno, we're just crossing the Dayton River. So I don't know if you know, but back in 1888, just on top of this bank up here, there was the site of two pubs. One was called the Shamrock and the other was the Pioneer. Okay. Yeah, so hopefully if we can get the big trailer through here, park up the top here, hopefully we might be able to go in and find some remnants of them pubs.
I'm pretty good at finding pubs.
Yeah.
Just saying.
Yeah. So according to our GPS coordinates, this is the site of Dayton River Township. It was a township established back in 1888. There was two pubs, the Pioneer and the Shamrock. Little's known about the actual town. There's apparently a big railway bridge that crossed the Dayton River. We haven't seen any remnants of that. But yeah, this very site nearly 150 years ago would have been a bustling little town. Yeah, it's quite cool to be here. It's, we're hoping to find some bits and pieces. 150 years is a long time, so probably doubtful, but we'll have a scratch around anyway.
Despite Johno's well-honed pub tracking skills, the boys had no luck finding any sign of the elusive old Shamrock or Pioneer pubs.
So we had a bit of a scratch around the bush for a few hours, but unfortunately no luck.
So Rick and Johno decided to turn their attention to the site of one last legendary old pub. And this time they were pretty sure they knew exactly where to look.
I've got some GPS coordinates that I think are fairly accurate.
Yeah, as we missed out on a few other ones, we did have good search, but this one looks a little bit more precise.
Yeah, no, I think we've got half a chance to find this one. The GPS coordinates show it's probably 200 metres through here. So yeah, in theory, it should be just up to our right here.
Unreal old pub, the Lion's Den Hotel.
Always good to camp at the Lion's Den and have a beer, have a feed.
Once you arrive at the Lion's Den Hotel, you see how many travellers have travelled here over the years by the amount of signatures up here, the hats, the stickers. So it's that popular pub, but it is a must-do on the way to the Cape.
Always good to camp at the Lion's Den and have a beer. Even got to catch up with an old mate I hadn't seen in years, so that was cool.
Great place to camp for that Cape York experience before you hit the rough stuff. I just noticed, my fault, I tied the Argo down. Didn't realise at the time it's over the middle joiner section off the clocked threads. So yeah, obviously she's rubbing through, so we need to fix that straight away, otherwise we're going to cause danger to the machine. Worse still, it'll come off the back. You know, it is tied in other places too, but yeah, we don't want it coming off at all. So we'll do that swap over before we move any further. That's why it's extremely important to check your straps every time you pull up. Doesn't matter if you go a couple of k's up the road, if you're hitting big bumps, well, just check them when you pull up. Simple as that.
This time, Lakefield track, Johno.
Yeah, Rick, we had to change plans. The reason we come this way, we were hoping to do the crab track. Unfortunately, it's still not open, so you've got to play by the rules.
Yep.
Yeah, so a bit disappointing on our behalf. But on the other hand, we're going to do a nice, easy track through the Bluefield.
Yeah, that's right. It's beautiful through the Daintree Forest area there.
Yeah, no, it'd be a good day, mate. Real good day.
Well, pushing through the Bloomfield track, gee, some of the hills are steep, Johno, eh?
Yeah, so this has been remapped, the truck. You reckon it makes a difference? Like,
oh, definitely, yeah. I come up that steepest hill only in first gear high range, and still had plenty of power on tap to pull up there. Fully loaded, so we're dragging a fair bit of weight up. Handled it really good.
yeah, we did check that. Like the conditions are good. The road just hasn't been wet. Otherwise, you'd really have to think about it. Going down this way. So
yeah, for sure. Yeah. So check the conditions before you come and do this track. Make sure it's suitable for the vehicle you've got. And yeah, get up here and check it out. It's bloody beautiful.
very scenic drive, but you've still got to concentrate, eh?
Yeah, 100%. Yep. We'll make our way across the Daintree Ferry, and that's the end of this trip really after that.
How are we, folks? All good? Good, mate. Bang it. Cheers, guys. Catch up, mate. Yeah.
Well, guys, hope you enjoyed this episode of Exploring Off the Grid.
Unreal.
Great, eh? So if you like what we do, hit like and subscribe, and we'll see you on the next one.